Find the hole. That's a screw hole, I think. Yep.
Could have just.
It is right there. Ugh, chunky.
Good what?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Me too. You ever have a dream so bad you? Very obscure reference.
It's a good reference though.
So we have no questions prepared today.
No
so
questions.
We're just flying off the cuff.
Off the rails.
There wasn't a rail to begin with.
I went shopping with my mom earlier. We went to one place.
Where'd you go?
Went to a flea market, and all she wanted to do is get CDs because she still uses CDs because that's the thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
What kind of CDs though?
Like just complete reggae,
obscure
and
reggae,
rap, and just all this stuff. Like shit that is like poorly photoshopped, like the covers and shit. It's like you have no idea who any of these people are. Like DJ Purple Drank. Or
hey
something.
man, I've bought a fucking parking lot mixtape before. The one that I bought was literally just beats that other people made, and he said he remastered it. He didn't. He just turned it up, and then he yells over it.
And then baby bear.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, is that you?
He used the Bad and Bougie beat. He used fucking old T-Pain beats. He used like a Kanye beat. He had like one well-known beat for every song. And then he just write nonsense over it.
Oh my god.
So what did she buy?
Well, she went in and she got 4 because there was like a deal for like 4 for $20 or something. And
420.
I didn't even put it together.
That just fits so well.
But
speaking of 420, I gotta take a number 2. So
yeah. So she went and she got her music and like.
Wait a second.
What?
Hey Mike.
What?
Look out for snakes. Snakes.
What do you mean by snake?
Just look out for them.
Is there a snake in your boot?
Have fun. Look out.
Knowing Mike, he might second guess himself and actually think there might be a snake in there. But yeah, she went and she got the four discs. But originally she was talking to the guy for a bit. And she's like, "Oh, the other stuff that I got was shit." And he was like, "Well, I'm
the
sorry."
music?
Yeah.
Shit?
She got from the same spot. And he's
Wow.
like, "I'm sorry to hear that." And he's like, "Yeah." My mom was like, "Yeah. So whenever I get this, it'll determine whether or not I'm going to throw it out the window or not." Because that's what she did with the last thing. She's like, "If I keep it in the car, I like it, but I'll throw it out the window if I don't like it." I think to myself, that's a very bad spending of your money, because you're just going to throw fucking shit out the window. But, yeah, that's the type...
I want to know what roads she drives down to see the rejects.
Yeah, that's the type of shit that she does. We went all the way there. It was like a 20-minute drive just for her to go in for 2 minutes and get that, and then we left. So it was pretty uneventful, but...
Gotta get that reggae, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get that...
Yeah, it was all shit.
Exodus.
It was all remixed. Yeah, thanks for the sound
That's
effects.
Bob Marley.
Oh.
You don't know Bob Marley?
No, not too familiar.
And the Wailers?
And the Wailers. Not too familiar with this stuff. I know some of the
Really?
songs. I know Buffalo
You know the
Soldier.
Confrontation album? The one where he's like fighting a dragon? He's riding a flying... I think he's riding like a flying horse. He's fighting a dragon.
Sounds appropriate, but no. I've never
Something like
listened to
that. I can't remember.
I literally know One Love and Buffalo Soldier, I think. Those are
Everyone
the two
knows
songs.
Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, but those are the only ones that I know.
Yo.
Buffalo Soldier.
Yo, reach your arm out. What's my problem?
Why are you cold?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I haven't gone outside in like fucking 4 hours.
Jesus. Are you cold? Like, do you feel cold?
No, like my hand's cold on my arm. It's just my hands.
Oh. That's weird.
I fucking hate it.
Oh, that's a really weird question, but
But
I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should ask it now.
Questions. Hit me.
Would you rather have no penis or 5 penises?
5. Are you kidding me? I have 5.
Fuck, what would that even... What would that be? What is 5?
It's a lot of sensation at once.
Try
man.
is 3. What would 5 be? I don't know how that would work.
That's penta.
So pentapenis.
Pentacock.
Pentacock.
Then you get to use the phrase "suck my dicks."
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
that's fun. More the merrier, man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like I had to choose between 1 and 5. Well, first off, how would that work? Does that mean you have 5 dicks but 1 pair of balls, or you got a pair of balls for every dick?
I don't know if we got into that one, but I would imagine it would be 1 pair of balls.
Like if you jerk off 1 dick, or you only work on 1 dick, are the other 4 gonna
those are gonna
shoot off at the same time?
It's just gonna be deflated, dude. After a while.
Yeah, more questions like that.
Now that
bullshit. Have you ever punched a wall? Yes, of course I have.
I punched a wall.
Have you punched through a wall?
I punched through a wall, yeah.
Eee.
But I mean, it's not
your knuckles bleed.
No, it wasn't a very
really.
It wasn't a thick wall.
Oh.
It was like in the apartment. It was just like because there's like between 2 rooms there's like a set of drywall and then like a middle ground that has like no space.
Well, that's what
has
the studs are in the tracking and shit.
Yeah, no, there was no studs because it's basically like a thin sheet of drywall you can push on.
No, like the framing for the room, there has to be like.
Yeah, on the other side, like on either side to the window side and then to where the door is, but like in the middle, like separating the 2 rooms. It was just a little bit of space in between. Yeah, and I punched.
Punched in your room?
Huh? Yeah.
Did you fix it?
My ex-girlfriend.
I never noticed.
My ex-girlfriend fixed it. I didn't fix it. Yeah.
She went out and like bought plaster and shit.
Yeah, we got plaster and she fixed it. Yeah.
Good for her, I guess.
Do that shit. Yeah, there's a poster in that spot too, and I punched through the poster. It was kind of. I mean, it was appropriate. It was a Walking Dead poster, so it's like fuck this Shel.
All right. Do you believe in the death penalty?
I believe it's something that should be exercised. Yeah.
For who? Who deserves it?
People
who take other people's lives?
No.
Rapists?
I think for people who are beyond rehabilitation, people who you try to fix and then they go out and they
like they're truly broken on the inside. Like there's no way of
you just gotta lassie that shit. You just gotta put it down.
I could agree with that, although the family would not agree.
No. But I mean, there are certain people where it's like, yes, I think they should suffer the rest of their lives in jail. But the people who literally will never understand the concept of accepting their actions, you just put them down.
Yeah. Okay, fair. But, like, do you think... Okay, I'm going to reword the question a bit. Do you believe in a torture penalty? Like, for specifically the people I said, murderers and rapists and... That's about as far as I'll go. Like, how much worse can you get?
I was going to say that
terrorists.
That would dehumanize us, but the idea of prison in of itself is dehumanizing.
It wouldn't be a prison at that point. It's literally, like, your sentence is torture.
Yeah. It sounds like some fucking Stalingrad shit. Some, like, Russian shit.
Oh, a lot of people wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
But who do you think would deserve that? I think, like, rapists... Like
a child rapist.
Child rapists specifically, like you ruin a life when you do that shit, or like taint it. Usually for the negative, 100% of the time, 99.99999. Like,
or like mass shooters as well. They should probably just like that Vegas guy. I know he got killed or whatever, but like
there's some.
Guy,
we're not gonna dive into it, but I'll show you after. There's some crazy conspiracy shit about that,
really?
And like evidence of some of the conspiracies.
I mean,
where it's like, what the fuck was that about?
I've heard like one theory, but I don't know all the rest.
What did you hear?
That he was like...
This is the deepest we'll dive. If I start talking about it, it's going to go on for like 20 minutes.
That he worked for the government or something, that they hired him to do that, and they supplied him with all those weapons and shit, and then they basically like killed him off.
What I heard was similar to that, more so on the side of like MK Ultra shit, like they brainwashed him. Like they made him believe that was something he wanted to do, like one of those, because there's proof that they've done that before. I don't have the exact names, but with a little bit of research you can find it out.
Yeah.
Look into it.
Just saying, look into it.
Yeah, but what I heard that changed the whole thing was people who survived it, because there were a handful of people who didn't get fucking shot.
Yeah.
They saw people who weren't in the hotel shooting at them pull out guns before it happened and started open firing on the crowd.
No way.
As it was like, yeah, that's the
Oh,
shit that made
shit.
me go, there's some weird pieces there. Like, they proved that they were there. Like, they had the tickets for the concert that was happening and shit. Like,
God.
I mean, I guess in theory, if you wanted to blow up the government that much, you could have forged a ticket to a concert. But
Yeah, that's true.
how's your shit? You use my man wipes?
I was thinking about using your dude wipes, but I was like, no, it was probably cost a little bit, you know.
I didn't buy them. They were a gift. They were stocking stuffer.
Oh, were they? So what is it?
they're
Just
fucking
one
butt stuff,
one
dude.
wipe and you're good, or
No,
oh.
no.
Is
I
that
mean,
one
if
case
you
of
have
one
like,
wipe
if
there?
you have a clean one that
Okay.
doesn't involve like some fucking construction.
You know,
work.
apparently those aren't like technically flushable.
The ones that say flushable. On
Yeah,
them?
I've heard that.
Well, I mean, it's easier for them to like catch on things and like clog up your plumbing
Yeah.
because they're thicker.
Well, and they don't decompose either. So.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Just
I mean,
contact
just-
the manufacturer. of
Just,
dude wipes.
just a thought. Just a thought.
I didn't buy them. I've literally used one. I used one wipe out of that whole package.
You just used one, yeah.
Just to test it, you know.
You're just used to the toilet
Just to
paper.
dip my
you
toe
know?
in the water.
Yeah.
But
I see. Pun intended.
we got some questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's one I was asking Mitch earlier.
Yeah, you need to answer this question.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the
It
question?
Would
depends
you-
on whether or not I'm going to talk to you anymore.
Wow. I don't know if I want to answer this now.
Oh my god. No, it was, would you rather have no penis or 5 penises?
Okay. Well, I'm a guy here, so I think I know the answer to this one. We're gonna go with 5 penises, obviously.
Thank you. You didn't answer.
I
yet.
didn't answer, no.
I just
Because
realized.
Sheldon wanted to say no penis, so that's why.
I wanted someone else to say no penis before I said it.
Okay,
Mhm.
I just figured out what I want my fresh new AI servant to serve for me every morning.
Holy shit! I
That
forgot about that
is-
question.
That
Yeah.
is to install 4 more dicks.
Oh.
Okay. well,
That I have full sensory control.
are they
over.
real dicks or are they
As
robot
long as I can
dicks?
feel what's going on, I don't
So
give a shit.
are they robot dicks or real dicks though?
You know what? Like it would be some like fake flesh shit. I don't know.
Fucking
Okay, so robot dicks.
I'm
Rolodex, dude.
Well, I don't imagine they'd be able to install 4
Wait, did they?
more. You know what? Let's not dive into it.
All right, let's just next question.
I just needed to cap off that question from the second fucking episode.
Was that second episode?
It
Or?
was either first or second.
That was a long time ago.
Full circle, man. We came
Yeah.
back.
Full circle.
That was a deep callback. That was a really deep callback. Jesus.
But Sheldon, what would you take?
Yeah. What was your dick
No dick
question?
or 5
Your dick
dicks?
answer.
Take
So
a
you-
few extra minutes in
I
the shower.
wouldn't.
That's
I
it.
wouldn't know what it's like to not have a dick, so I'd have to say 5. Because if you just eliminate,
You
it
just
altogether-
said
have
though you
no-
wanted to know.
You
I
have
was
no
kidding.
sex organ? That would be so weird.
Yeah,
man.
that would be weird.
I think you were half kidding.
I wonder how motivated you would be if you didn't have a fucking
But
dick.
5 of them though.
Like, imagine how much work you would
But
get
Mitchell
done.
also
That's true.
Mitchell brought up a good point. Is
What?
it a pair of balls per dick or is it just
Yeah,
one
do you
pair?
get,
Or
do you
is
get
it
4
just
more
one
pairs
pair?
of balls? Or,
I think it's just one pair.
or you just get one massive pair, like it grows
It
like
looks
10
like a bunch
times
of
the size.
bananas. Like
I think it's just a regular.
We'd
pair.
have to wear hammer pants all the time.
yeah,
Can't touch this. But,
Get if you want. Though.
sure.
No, I think it'd be one pair of regular sized balls. You just get drained pretty quick, you know.
Or it's like equally dispersed through all 5. Like
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it's like 1 shot per day. Like 2 2 2 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be like cow's udders. You
Yeah,
know what I
and
mean?
at that point you'd have to just choose which one you wanted to go to town on.
You start milking, you know.
Imagine if they were all different sizes.
Oh.
Okay, well, this topic's getting
That's
weird.
Okay,
Here's the second
well,
question.
I was going for expansion.
That's a good.
but-
No, that's a weird picture in my head. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this DLC at all.
I feel like I know the answer to this already for both of you, but I may be wrong, so I'm going to ask it anyway. But I don't want to dwell on it for too long because of the subject matter. Do you believe in heaven or hell?
No.
All right, cool.
All right,
We're on the same
next,
page.
next.
You know how the whole flat Earth fucking conspiracy
Next
theory?
question.
No, but it's not about that. But you know how like the root of the belief of that is based on Christianity. And
Is it?
It's the whole like.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
He
I wouldn't be
made
surprised.
like the whole idea is he made this perfect disc so that like nothing can touch it. It's basically like a simulation theory that applies God to it. Like he made it so perfect that it can't be hit by shit. Like we'll have close calls, but like it's this whole like we're protected. It was made for us. It isn't random circumstance. It's like.
Wait, so do Christians not believe that the dinosaurs went extinct from an asteroid?
No, they don't believe in evolution. They believe that humans were made from
dinosaurs
God.
aren't real.
Like God went, bam.
I've heard somebody say that before, and I was ready to just.
And
never
there was
speak to it
Adam
again.
and Eve, and then.
And I can't remember who it is. 'Cause I
It's a
don't speak to them.
fucking story.
Yeah, it is a story.
It's a fairy tale
It's a good
with
story.
a shitty moral that literally just implies that you're gonna burn forever if you be a shitty person.
Yeah.
Well, wait. If did we talk about the flying spaghetti monster last time?
Yeah, we
did.
did.
We won't-
That's
we
the
won't-
only
we
religion I
won't-
believe in.
We won't get into that again. Then.
It's the only one I'm into.
Alcohol is the devil.
Did you finish one already?
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
You want one?
No, I'm having another one of these.
Right, you already had two? Like that's your second?
This is the second one, yeah. I have another question when you get back.
Yeah, no.
What's,
Alcohol is the devil. Do heroin. That's the end of the story. Yeah. That's the end of the story. Yeah.
You can ask it. I'm
So
here still.
So basically, would you rather have all of your thoughts broadcasted, so
No.
that everybody knows what you're thinking?
Already know. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I'm gonna take the latter because I'd probably be arrested.
I
have to reword.
I wouldn't last
reword
one
this.
day. Like broadcasted is in like
Says-
everybody has an earpiece and it's just.
Would you rather have your thoughts broadcast so that everyone will always know what you're thinking while you're thinking it, or never be allowed to wear clothes but keep your thoughts to yourself?
Ooh.
I'd have to. Yeah.
I'm
I'd be
still
naked, man.
gonna say naked though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like.
I mean, nudist people are a thing, right? So.
Yeah, but like they
you just live in a nudist colony.
Do they
you're
fucking
fine.
hibernate during the like? There's no nudists in Canada. There can't be because like you gotta wear clothes when it's
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
minus
sure.
20, minus 30.
I'm sure there's nudist colonies.
I mean, just go to Florida. That's where you find all the nudists, right?
They all gotta be like towards the equator, man.
Yeah.
The nude belt. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd have to-
I'm gonna take the nudity.
Yeah, I'd have to go naked, man.
Yeah.
You'd get fucking arrested if your thoughts were fucking broadcasted.
For the benefit of not being incarcerated, I think I'd have to go with the
Like-
naked one too.
Yeah, you'd probably be like arrested for 100 years. You know?
P.S.noBS. That's what.
80%, I'd say fair, even though it's like 99% statistics are fucking bullshit. But
Wait, where'd you
I'd
get
say-
that one?
I'm here. But 90% of dudes on the inside are fucking perverted animal. Like,
Yeah, no, that's just a bad time.
We
Bad
all
time.
know what it's like to have our primal brain take over just in a thought collection within like a 2-minute span. Like for 2 minutes, you're just like.
dude, I could spiral in like 30 seconds. It takes me no time at all to get
Yeah.
into a violent fucking rage inside
Isn't that
my head.
insane? And that's partly
It's a
why-
problem.
It
It's
is a
something
problem.
that probably requires medication, but I don't need to be putting any more
But
chemicals
doesn't
in me.
it like also kind of reaffirm that evolution is real? That like we know what they were like, the Neanderthals and like that.
It
just
could,
sort
like, not purposefully going against it, but it could just be like a similar species thing,
Mhm.
which usually derives from it being a descendant. But
yeah. But I mean, you think about like our closest relatives in the animal kingdom being like apes and like that sort of those bipedal type animals, and like
What did you just call
that, and they like exchange things for sex sometimes in the animal kingdom.
they also
Just
throw
like
rocks up
prostitution.
against trees really hard.
them? They all go, ooh.
No, to communicate. They started.
They start throwing rocks.
I remember
and
hearing
shit.
that on another podcast.
Actually,
years and years
I've
ago.
heard that. I've heard that.
Yeah,
before,
like they were developing a new way of communication by like lobbing rocks or like hitting a tree really hard with a stick.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's like I forgot what I was gonna say.
I think they did too. They just start hitting a tree and they
Like,
fucking
whoa,
lose.
whoa.
Like this sounds cool.
Oh.
This is a weird one. Would you rather not receive any money from an anonymous source or receive $10 million worth of crack on your doorstep?
Okay, well.
Oh, is it the first one again?
Would you rather not receive any money from an anonymous source or receive $10 million worth of crack on your doorstep?
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the first one because
Yeah,
I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's
That
just
was a very
asking for
strange
a
one.
fucking.
That just sounds like a very
Jail
one-sided question.
You know what I'd do if I had whatever you said, $1 million worth of crack on my doorstep?
10 million.
I'd pick it up, bring it to my neighbor, and put it on their doorstep.
This next one seems like a very easy one. Would you rather have your body found in a pile of sex toys or a pile of drugs?
I'm gonna say sex toys.
Really?
It's a lot more easier.
I'd rather drugs. Wouldn't you rather?
To be honest, it's kind of fun. This question is fun for me. Like, what do I want my family to think of me right at the end? I think I go sex toys, to be honest. I want to be, like, buried in a fucking bunch of railings.
You want to be remembered as some sort of junkie? Like...
Yes. That's
Oh, my God.
Sex toys all the way. That would be...
You want to be remembered as some sort of junkie? Like...
Yeah, I picked that. 100%.
You're a junkie or pervert, so I mean... Like,
100 fucking
I mean,
%.
pervert, that's subjective, though, to that question.
Kind of. But I mean, if you're just with a bunch of sex toys, wouldn't it be objective? Like, it's known?
To each their own.
What, you pick what?
I picked sex toys.
Yeah.
What'd you pick?
I'd probably pick the drugs.
But not for the same reason as me? Like, not because it's just way funnier to be found on that than drugs?
No, I didn't even think of that.
It's just hilarious.
You're
in your room, there's just a pile of sex toys that they didn't even know existed. You're just hiding it, like, in some unknown fucking
Honestly,
trunk.
I just didn't want to go out as a junkie, so...
Oh, man.
They're like, where the fuck did he get all these and when?
Yeah, man, I just, Adam and Eve had a sale.
Yeah. Buy one, get 20. Like, a lot of fleshlights.
In your room, dude.
I'm like...
Dude, just shove them in your closet. Every time you open your closet, you just push them back.
One flops out like a dead fish.
It's one of those cliches, like in the cartoons, where they just shove the closet door closed. It's just
Except I have a curtain.
Oh, you have a curtain?
Yeah, it's not even a door.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yep.
This is a really weird one. This is really weird. Would you rather watch your dog hump another dog or have him stare you down while you're having sex?
Second. I'm winning in that scenario, not him.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with dog humping another dog.
You don't have to look at him while he's staring at you.
Yeah, but...
You look away, you know that it's like piercing the side of your fucking face, but...
That just fucking hurt, you know?
Why? You just gotta focus on what's in front of you.
It's fucking weird.
You couldn't stare at the knees.
You got something way better right here. Why you gotta look at the dog?
It's weird. It's weird.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna fight you on it. You got your decision. What about you?
I think I'd rather stare at my dog than...
Dude, the dog humping the dog isn't gonna last that long, you know what I mean? Like, sex could last for hours, you know?
Yeah, but I don't get why you're turning down sex.
No. I was saying I'd rather, like...
Yes, you are. In that scenario,
I'd rather be having sex and staring at my dog.
Okay, fine.
Like, it's staring into your dog's eyes while you're fucking someone. That was the other side of it.
Okay, fine.
Whole time?
The first one was watching your dog fuck another dog. The second one was you're having sex with somebody, but you're staring into your dog's eyes the whole time.
Okay, fine. I changed my answer.
Yeah, it's still fuck.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking. You're not, bitch.
Like, at that point, like, yeah, you're just looking at your dog, so it doesn't even really matter who you're doing it with, I guess.
Alright, yeah, that's fair. I didn't see it that way, I guess, yeah.
You just gotta really like your dog. You gotta have a real close connection.
Speaking of dogs, there's another one. Would you rather be able to speak to animals or read other people's minds?
Ooh, that's tough.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, right? Gotcha.
Because I want both.
I want to be Dr. Doolittle, dude.
That's like...
See, but the thing with reading people's minds is you fucking hate people after that.
Yeah, you find out who you want to be.
People you like.
But hey, you'd be able to find your true fucking person.
But that's kind of like
Yeah,
finding your
but
thoughts being broadcasted.
But people always have thoughts whether they like the person or not. Like, someone could be mad at you in the moment and they could think the worst thing ever.
It's true. You could also have that time to really understand who they are, depending on what questions you ask them. You're able to get their genuine response or their non-genuine response, and then, seconds later you actually read their mind and like, oh, that's what they were thinking. So you get a real determining sort of, answer.
Okay, but think of this: if people knew that you could read minds, they wouldn't want to be around you.
But no
Because
one's
none of their thoughts are private.
no
That's
one's
up to you to review.
Yeah, but no
though.
one's to say that would be the case.
That's true, but it could also make you go crazy.
It could, yeah. I mean, I'm not on the side of that. I'm on the side.
You know what?
Animals.
I'm
wanna
picking
talk to
animals.
Yeah.
I'm picking animals.
I want to.
I'm gonna pick animals too, just
I-
because that reading minds thing
If
is
you
it's a
didn't-
double-ended sword.
If you didn't point out that it would drive you insane, I didn't even think about that part. I would go insane
You-
in like the first 2 days. I'd lose my goddamn mind.
you'd go insane because you can't tell anybody. You can't tell anybody about it because it's like
They don't want to be around you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
No, that's
literally can't
100
tell anybody about that.
Like, as much as I don't like a lot, like, majority of the people, I still need people around.
That's true. That's true.
Like, I go crazy. I have too much random thoughts and energy to not bounce them off people and have them tell me if I'm fucking ridiculous or not. Because then I'm just going to get more and more crazy.
I guess that's what this podcast is for, right?
I mean,
I can live without it.
no, it's more so just like,
It's kind of shit.
when I... no, just hanging out with people. Like, I need that time
That camaraderie.
to, like, just let my shit out if I even have it, because most of the time I don't even have that energy, but when I do, it's like all cylinders are like going overtime,
Yeah.
fucking 110% for no reason.
Right on. Right on.
Because like when I don't sleep, which is all the fucking time
All
for
the
no
time.
reason, it's like I get my fucking 23rd wind and I'm like wired out of nowhere for like 30-40 minutes. And if I'm alone, I have no one to bounce that off of, and it's just like my brain forces itself into a panic attack to get rid of energy.
Yeah.
It's super fucked up, but like I've learned to deal with it a bit. The mushroom edibles help immensely with that.
Yeah.
Like I can feel it coming on out of nowhere. Like you get that pit in your chest, and like you can feel your heart rate fucking picking up. But it like shifts that into a calming feeling rather than like you just start thinking about shit to the point where you drive yourself deeper into the hole.
Yeah, okay.
You know what like you've had enough panic attacks to know what
I've had a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, weed caused one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are worse.
It was like the last time I smoked weed. It was
those
like
are the
last
worst.
year.
Like I can completely sympathize with that. Like that is the fucking worst feeling that I've experienced.
Well, and it sucks too because I have really bad asthma, so I couldn't breathe on top of that. And then it was
I have
like
that too.
it was like fuck. Like now I just want to go to the hospital because I can't breathe.
But that's just gonna make it all.
Oh yeah.
more
It
worse,
just
like-
heightens it even more.
Yeah.
But
It's too clean. Everything's too white and clean.
yeah, no, it's not worth your time.
No.
That's a good question. Would you rather be cheated on or be the person known to everyone else as the cheater?
Ooh.
That's like automatic defamation of character.
Yeah.
If
It
you
is.
answer that question.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
You're
if
consider-
I'm gonna ask honestly, like, if I had no choice but to choose one or the other, 100% I have to be the cheater because I don't want to get hurt that much.
Yeah.
It's easier to neglect a bad action than to not dwell on something that's been done to you that you have no control over whatsoever.
That's true. Yeah.
it's true, and it mentally fucks you up.
It does.
Does it say you are the cheater, or it says everyone perceives you as a cheater?
Or be the person known to everyone else as a cheater.
Okay, so everyone perceives you.
One and the same.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well be doing it at that point if everybody knows that you're the
Yeah.
cheater.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of put in that box before, so I know how it feels.
Really?
I haven't cheated on anybody, but like, people talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Like when you were in high school, you mean? Or
not high school, but like a couple workplaces. You know,
oh, okay. Yeah.
just because like you know.
You made your rounds?
I mean, I didn't make my rounds. I talked to people, talked to everyone like the same. You know what I mean? Trying to be friendly.
Oh, so they
And
spun
people just kind of take your over friendliness as
Yeah.
you want to fucking get with that person when it's not the case at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I've been called a man whore before.
Can't say I have. Not that that's something to brag
Not,
about.
I mean, yeah, it's not a fun time, you know, because everyone's like, oh yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit. So
Yeah, it's not fair.
I guess this is basically just a question of would you rather be hurt or would you rather people just not like? Would you rather keep your kind of integrity, or would you just what is it?
I just read the last question out of all these, and it was ridiculous.
Okay, well,
it makes sense that it's the last question in a list that's like supposed to make or break a relationship, but did you ever kill someone?
Yeah.
So why the fuck would
kill
you?
someone?
Yeah, that was the last question. Obviously, no.
But yeah, I think.
Well, you see.
You think
the way my bank account works.
Yeah, can we just cut it right here? No.
What's the weirdest thing you've masturbated to? I just scrolled up on that gym like so fast.
This is P.S.noBS, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta
This
be
is
honest.
P.S.noBS.
I already know mine. And it's not even that weird, but like I remember it.
I don't know what the weirdest thing of.
When I'm like, how old am I? I was like, probably when I was 17 or so, 17, 18. Like some sort of iteration, like video game porn or something, may have popped up.
Like it was characters from a video game.
Yeah, and then
animated.
I went to it, and then I eventually was like, okay, all right, what's going on? And then it ended up being a thing.
We got some blood flowing.
Yeah, and then I think it ended up being a thing. I think that would have been it. That would have been the weirdest one, I think. And I'm trying to think if there's anything weird. I'm watching a lot of porn. It might have been something that's a little bit weird.
Go for it, man. It's there for you to watch.
It's been years. So, I don't know. What's been weirder than that? I have no idea.
I'm starting to second guess my weirdest thing now, because it's not really close to that.
What is it?
It was a TV show that like nobody was naked on, but like I was into one chick, so I was just like focusing only on her.
I've had that when I was younger, but like not really. I mean, it doesn't really count past this like before a certain age.
It's not even that weird. Now I'm trying to like dig deeper. How about you, Mike? You're quiet in this question.
I'm trying to ponder the question. I can't think of.
Can't
think of something right now.
I mean, like, there's certain like parodies that might be weird.
I mean, certain people find that weird, but then other people are like, "That's my favorite."
But I mean,
I love seeing SpongeBob get real.
That shit's disturbing.
But of course, it's subjective. But I mean, at the same time, it is like what the three of us would perceive as weird.
Yeah.
Do you not have one? Like anything?
I mean, I haven't jerked off for a long time, so
seriously,
fucking bullshit.
Not in a long time.
Okay,
I'm saying I haven't like been doing it for a long time. 2 years. Like
2 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't figure it out for that long? I'm
No,
not saying as like looking down at you. I'm just very surprised.
I figured it out. I just wasn't interested in it.
You weren't getting like stressed out or like angry out of nowhere for no reason. It's because you needed a release. You've never had that up until recently?
Not really.
Just so fucking mellow all the time.
Well, he'd also never like.
It's just because
you never watched like porn for a long time.
Yeah, no, I didn't really find a need for it.
No, he didn't see the real value in it. Which I can 100% be like, wow, that's fucking.
I mean, a lot of it's fucking aggressive now, but like it wasn't always like that.
I mean, I wish I was like that.
Now.
I wish I didn't have this
catalog.
Like
you go to the front page of every porn site now, and it's like fucking stepfather, stepdaughter. It's always some weird fucking family shit. And like, not everybody can turn that part off, where it's like, I can just watch it, like. Just for the appeal of the woman or whatever, but like some people are strictly.
But
into
everything
it
you're
that.
Watching, unless you don't look at the title, everything's predicated on the title, right? Like everything you go into is like, okay, this is what it's gonna be.
But not some of them full on like, yeah, bro.
But like even if you find out like the
sis,
like, what was the question? I don't even remember.
Is what's the weirdest thing you masturbated to?
Oh yeah, from you. Yeah, you asked that. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I guess Mike didn't really have an answer, but
I've only been doing it for 2 years, so
I guess like my thoughts are the weirdest thing, like where you have no material whatsoever and you're forced to just go at it based on your pure imagination alone. That's probably the weirdest paths I've gone down.
Wait, you've done that before?
Yeah, I've been in some camping situations where no internet. You gotta do what you gotta do, boy.
Right.
Yeah, I've had.
It's weird. That's weird. Because, like, all you got is the exterior sounds of the fucking forest. You hear weird shit. You gotta just block that out. That's definitely
dude,
the
that wolf
worst.
sounds fucking hot.
No, it's more so like that wolf is distracting from what you were trying to paint in your brain. Like, am I gonna die while doing this shit?
It's like, this is really hard to masturbate to.
Yeah. Especially when you're in like a motorhome with other people.
Yeah, yikes.
You gotta have some balls to pull that shit off.
I got a good one.
So.
Would you rather be abducted by aliens? Let's say in this scenario aliens exist, or possessed by a demon?
Well, possessed by a demon, you can't control it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
but
not
you're
like,
aware of what's going on. What would be a cooler story to tell?
aliens.
Probably possessed by a demon.
Aliens would be cooler in my brain.
I think demons would be cooler.
Yeah.
Because demons.
But then you're that's terrifying. That
But-
means
but
that hell is real.
But that's the thing. But with aliens,
and we fucked up a lot.
The probability. I know you don't believe in aliens, but the probability of aliens is more likely than it is for there to be demons.
Yeah.
Generally,
Some people would say they're one and the same.
I know they would, but I mean, in my opinion, I think the idea of aliens is way more believable than demons, just because there's a lot of evidence that suggests it's just fucking epilepsy and people have seizures and their dementia, like just different fucking brain disorders and shit.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be dope as fuck to be possessed by a demon, even though demons aren't supposed to be cool, but they're cool. But they're not supposed to be, but they're fucking cool.
Not cool, but cool.
Yeah.
I think they're cool.
They're cool.
I invited them on my birthday.
Yeah. But no, being abducted by an alien would be dope, but I don't think it wouldn't be as cool as a demon.
But like,
Possessed.
what my brain immediately goes to is the weird shit that either choice would bring. Like getting abducted by aliens is a reason that they had to abduct you. Like,
What?
What do they abduct?
To probe you, or?
well, they gotta figure out what you are.
Yeah. Alright, well.
How do you think they're gonna do
Speaking
that?
of demons, I saw The Turning the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How terrible was that shit?
So it was pretty good, like up until I want to say the last 30 minutes of the movie.
So the important part.
Yeah,
fucked
I
it.
mean that's what happens with horror movies these days, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's good, and then the last 30 minutes just kind of like it just sends off, and they don't know how to end it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with that movie. Like they had no idea how to end that movie.
Shit.
And it ended on such a stupid note. Like
Were they like trying to line it up for a sequel or something?
no, it didn't make any sense.
Oh.
Like
Just all around.
so, like
bad.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but like the whole.
You can spoil it. Spoiler alert. Do it.
I want to say like the 25th minute, like the last 25th minute of the movie. Like a bunch of bad shit happens, and then you find out like she just dreamt it.
Oh,
It goes-
that's some cop
Fuck.
out
Wait.
bullshit.
They
That's
pulled
not-
the click.
That's
It's
not
in Bed Bath and Beyond.
that's not how it ended though. It went into another dream sequence.
What the fuck?
And then it went into another scene that wasn't explained. Like it ended on her on like a red couch, and there was no explanation of it whatsoever, and the credits just rolled. Didn't make any sense.
So like, what was the bad shit that was like? What was she dreaming? Like, so at least
she was dreaming that like the fucking demon in the house like killed
Oh my god! Look at
the kids.
not the kids.
Well,
Well, yeah, that was well deserved.
Makes
Well
sense.
deserved.
Makes sense.
But no, it killed like the housekeeper, something like that. But it ended up being a dream that she died or whatever.
Okay.
And like they didn't explain, like the kids seemed pretty involved with this demon, but at the same time they didn't explain it.
Right. They just
So it's
copped
just-
out with the dream bullshit.
Yeah. So, but it didn't make sense because it went 2 different dream sequences and it ended.
In the last like 20 minutes.
The last 20 minutes, yeah.
So what happened in the second dream?
Second dream, like she was on this red couch and that's when it ended. Like, it didn't explain what was happening.
Like the kids were still in the dream?
No, it was just like the main chick, like the blonde.
Right. The one who's like looking after the kids.
Yeah.
Is she like just a babysitter or something?
She's like a nanny or something.
Right. Did they explain? Oh, is that what you mean by the last one got killed, but it was a dream when like they show in the trailer?
So
the
that was
little
the
girls?
first. That was the first dream. The second dream.
Wait, so they had multiple dreams within the same.
Yeah,
night?
2 dreams.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like,
yeah,
psych.
it was just confusing.
Psych.
It was just confusing. Like I don't even know how to explain
That's
it.
fucking retarded.
It was such a cop out ending Like they could have ended it with the housekeeper being killed, and that would have been great. You know what I mean? Like that would have made sense. Because the demon just fucking pushed her over the railing, and she just kind of snapped her neck at the bottom.
Is there?
Yeah, you see the demon. Yeah.
Oh,
What does it look like?
He kind of looks like no. Like he looks like a person.
Right.
But like he's like ghostly, so you don't really like see his face fully.
Okay.
But he kind of reminds me of
the Crooked Man.
No.
No.
I'd say this demon was a lot better than the Crooked Man. Crooked Man looked terrible.
Did your parents ever hit you? Like,
Oh
it just
my
keeps getting worse.
Sounds like fucking therapist question.
I think the author of this website is trying to tell us something.
The first question is: there's someone in your life that you wish were dead? Like it goes ham right away.
Would you rather wake up in a creepy hospital with an IV in your arm, or change to a radiator in an empty room?
IV, because I could still rip it out and get the fuck out of the hospital.
It's a creepy hospital. You don't know what's going on in there.
I'll find a window and jump at it, man.
Yeah, but it's creepy. It's very creepy.
Still choose the hospital.
I don't know, because I love sauce so much, I'd say the radiator.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to choose the hospital.
Yeah, 100%. You can rip out an IV and just run.
Yeah.
Just like,
I don't know.
fucking...
A scary hospital would pretty, like, it would intrigue me, pretty much.
Just Superman punch the first person you see, gain their
Yeah.
respect.
But to be fair, I'd probably trip in the hospital, you know,
Yeah, you don't have any
horror
shoes
movie,
or socks on.
Yeah, I know.
No tread.
But you're just running and then you just fall. That happens all the time in my dreams. I'd probably do it in real life, too.
You practice so many times.
Yeah, I know, right? You ever have those dreams, though, where, like, you feel the actual motions, like, in your body?
Yeah, like you feel the wind against you.
Yeah, no, I have those dreams, too, where, like, stuff is actually, like, hitting your head, and it's, like, physically in your head.
Like, do you feel the pain or just the pressure?
It fucking hurts.
Because when that happens, like, when I get shot in dreams and shit, I feel the pressure of, like, where I get shot, but I don't feel any pain. It's just, like,
I've had actual dreams where, like, I feel stuff hitting my head, and it actually hurts.
Shit, maybe you're, like, smacking your head up the wall in your sleep.
I don't know. It's weird. And, like, I'll hear loud noises in my dreams, too, and I'll actually hear them. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's your brain that's conducting all the dreams, so if it's in charge of your senses, I imagine it's able to activate those while you're asleep.
But it fucking hurts. Like,
yeah,
it's fucking
I
annoying.
get it. Like, I understand shots to the head could hurt, because, like, your brain could do some stupid shit where it makes itself hurt just for the sake of the dream feeling real.
Yeah.
Like, brains are so weird. I feel like I've said that every time we've recorded, but...
Yeah, brains are weird, dude.
Anytime, like, it can live in a jar. It doesn't need the body.
That's true, yeah.
It doesn't need a body.
Walt Disney's head's frozen somewhere.
Conspiracy.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Well, there's some pretty solid shit, but look into it.
Look into it.
Look it up. Look it up. I know I'm right on this.
There's a 50%
Brent
chance
Shaw.
you are.
It's 50% that all stats are bullshit. Where'd you get that?
It's 80% actually.
Where'd you get that percent?
Some statistics website.
Yeah.
Would you rather date someone hot who has killed before, or be alone for the rest of your life?
Obviously the first one.
Definitely the killer.
Definitely the killer.
Because if I catch any hint of them, I'm gonna kill them first.
No, but like I feel like you'd have really hot sex, you know, like you fucking killed somebody.
No, you're right. They got anger, which they take out in.
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember like that Futurama shit where like
Snoo?
No, like before that, like Leela was super impulsive all the time.
Yeah.
And then she just started killing people.
Yeah.
And then she
hot
was
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that whole thing.
You ever find Leela attractive?
Yes.
Yeah.
That purple hair, man.
That one eye. Cyclops.
A lot of stories in that eye. Actually, no, I don't know if I should ask.
No,
this
now
because
you
it's
gotta
on BuzzFeed, though.
Okay, close it.
It's BuzzFeed.
Yeah,
Close it.
I just realized it was BuzzFeed.
Yeah, just close it. Just close it.
Just turn.
I did.
Just take your computer.
Just
and
turn it off. Just fucking turn it off, dude.
Alright, this one's from ConversationWorldStarters.com. We love you, don't sue us.
Well, you didn't have to plug it.
Yikes.
What would you name your boat if you had one?
Boat? Oh. Dude, are we back on BuzzFeed? Like,
No, we're not.
Just because I saw it online
yeah,
somewhere, I'd name my boat Bodie McBoatface.
Oh fuck! I was gonna call mine Bodie. So shit.
Bodie McBoatface.
I feel like that's from like a comedian or something. I've heard that before.
There was like a poll that was taken to like name a school, and like the top vote.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name mine
for-
Titanic.
Would you rather fuck a pig on live TV, for episode 1 of
Black Mirror.
episode 1 of Black Mirror, or be responsible for someone's death?
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fuck the pig.
Directly or indirectly responsible.
Like
for
directly
someone's
responsible.
death. Like you killed them.
No, like you maybe in this scenario, I'd say you could have prevented their death, but you didn't. So like they were falling, you didn't
Pick that
catch
one.
them, or
I don't know. That's just hanging on my conscience for the rest of my life.
I'd rather fuck the pig on TV.
I've just got like my conscience.
Natural
is,
selection, man. That's exactly what I go to in my brain. It's like it was meant to happen. What's my business fucking stopping it?
But in this
No.
scenario, if you could have stopped it and you didn't stop it,
My conscience would just
like
eat
you're
me alive.
basically saying, I'd rather not fuck a pig.
I
I'd
wanna-
rather let someone die than fuck a pig. Is what you're saying.
I don't know this person. Though.
But then in this.
I don't know
scenario-
this person.
You don't know the pig either.
But you're saying that you don't value.
But it's an animal, not a human.
But you're not valuing a human life enough to just not let them
Depends
die.
on the human life. I don't know the person.
Okay, this is just an average Joe. This is not somebody who's ever.
Hey man,
done
this is
wrong.
just a question.
I
right?
follow the number one rule: don't be a hero.
This is just a question.
Don't
you don't
be
have
a
to kill
hero.
Don't be a
anybody.
hero, man.
Why?
Yeah, remember what I said a couple episodes ago? I take a question and think about it in my real life all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
If I saw somebody
That's
who was
true. I
walking,
don't know.
sure, I'd make an attempt, but I'm still responsible for the person's death. Like, I yell, "Hey, there's a bus coming!" and they still get, "Bah!" and I watch them bounce off the cement. I said something, but they're still dead.
I don't know. I think that would fuck me up pretty much.
Oh,
Because
100%.
when I went to the Nav concert last summer, like a guy full on had a seizure behind me. Like his head hit my leg on the way down, and it was
Where,
like
sorry?
what?
Where did it happen?
Like at the Nav concert last summer. It was at Budweiser.
Jesus. Were you in the pit, or were you on the lawn?
Like it was Echo Beach, so. It was
Oh,
all
okay,
just-
okay,
yeah.
so it was all standing.
Yeah, it was all standing. Yeah, but like his head hit my leg, and I'm like, what hit my leg? And then like I turned around, and he's full on seizing, like foaming in the mouth, like his eyes rolled back into his head. I thought he died. Like I literally
Yeah,
thought
that's
he
pretty
died.
fucked up.
And like that's all I thought about for like
The rest of the concert.
well, that and like the next 2 months, like I couldn't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
So like watching someone die or something like that, I'd rather just take a pig.
There's different extremes though. Like watching somebody suffer like that, I understand. But a quick death where it's like you know that maybe they felt something for like 0.5 of a second, like immediate death, like bam. Sorry, but I've seen a lot of fucked up things on the internet. Like I know it's different being in person and seeing it on a screen,
Yeah.
but I don't know. There's not enough things to fill in for that question for me to choose the fucking a pig, because then you're immediately known forever as the dude who fucked a pig on my TV.
Pig fucker.
Rather
yeah.
than having your own personal trauma that you have to deal with however you see fit because you witnessed somebody die that is directly your fault, I guess, even though like you didn't like pull a trigger or push them in front of something, like you could have had that person live still, but you chose to let them die.
I guess. I just personally, I don't think my conscience would let me live with myself.
I mean, I don't know for sure either, but I know what I'd choose over the two.
Yeah.
I have to deal with the consequences of either one.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of it that way, but I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. That's a fucking tough question.
I don't like that Sheldon left us on that fucked up question. We must have
Yeah, it
about
was.
it.
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to
Where
hear
the
about.
fuck did you go? Alright.
I think he went to the washroom.
What a bitch.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay, alright. What's something your brain tries to make you do and you have to will yourself not to do it? I feel like for you that was masturbating for a long time.
No, I mean I was never interested in it, so I didn't have a problem with it. You know.
I'm just so
I
surprised.
just had a lot of wet dreams. That's it.
See, like, I didn't have one until, like, maybe a year or two ago.
Really? See, I had them from, like, probably high school on.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I thought
it was a frequent thing, too, like, you know.
Wow.
Very frequent. Like, it's probably, like, a couple times a week, maybe weekly basis.
Fuck. But, like, your dreams would always lead to it, right? Like, there was action
going
on.
Yeah, like, there was stuff going on that would cause it. It wouldn't just be random.
Right. I've heard stuff where it's just random. Like, they wake up and they've just, like, completely ruined whatever they're wearing on the lower half.
Well, see, I don't wear clothes to bed, so.
That might be
but, like,
one of the supporting factors.
But, like, it would just be
a lot of soft friction.
I don't know if I want to get into the semantics, but
it's up to you. I don't judge.
It was just a mess.
Oh, like you ruined sheets multiple times?
You ruined sheets, but like just like puddles, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like it's pretty bad.
Had to like force you to get closer to your parents, I guess.
Well, I mean,
or did you take care of it?
I didn't take care of it, but like my mom's never said anything. So
wait, you were the person who just like left it there and like left it to the person to decide whether or not they were gonna bring it up? Like, it was obvious what happened. Your mom just had to watch it.
No, we've never talked about it.
I mean, it's good for you.
I'm glad we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
That just would have been painful. You know?
Yeah.
What did I miss? Who's not talking about it?
So, actually, we didn't even answer the question.
Wait, what was the question?
I steered it back down the path of him not masturbating until a couple years ago. I'm still, like, this is so weird to me. Like, I was, like, desperately trying to figure shit out early, and, like, I was terrible at it, but I had my own version of it before I actually, like, discovered the real way of doing it. And I know a few guys who had the same scenario. Like, they were doing some weird-ass shit to, like, just get some friction from themselves.
I did some weird shit. I fucking... You know, I mean, I don't know. I do it on the toilet, which is weird.
Well, yeah, you have to, like, smell your own fucking...
But, like, I used to... Instead of sitting on the toilet normally, I'd turn the other way, and I'd sit, like, facing the wall on the toilet for whatever reason.
Yeah, I've done that.
I did that at first.
I don't like change my positioning. Like, this is shitting position.
And I used to always watch
the
the same thing. Like, I used to watch the same video like 10 times. Like, every time I do it.
I mean, you know what
in the beginning.
Like,
I was maybe like 12, 13. I was always watching the same video, and I didn't understand like there was more than just the one video.
Even though you scrolled past many to find that one video.
Or like I didn't know one was gonna intrigue me the same, so I just kept going. Okay,
that's true. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. It was weird to like break out of your original pattern.
Yeah.
To find other shit that you like, but you're still like uncomfortable with sexuality when you're young. Like, you have no idea why these things are getting you fucking provoked. And then you want it.
Yeah.
You discover you want it.
Well, what happened?
Real bad.
You guys, what were you guys saying when I was gone? About, like, his mom? Something?
Oh, well, I don't know. You want to... Yeah, I mean, you already brought it up. He's talking about he had a lot more wet dreams than he had, like, figuring shit out younger. Like, he just...
Yeah.
And then I brought up... Because he said he never cleaned it himself. Like, he was the one who did the laundry. So I was like, wait, so you never had that, like, interaction with your parents?
Oh, no.
And apparently his mom was just on board with completely neglecting it.
Well, hey.
I mean, a lot of the time it probably just dried up anyways.
But it's still an obvious stain. Like, it's pretty clear what those stains are.
Yeah.
It dries unlike other things that you would spill on your bed.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I think it's one of those conversations where, like, your mom knows, but she doesn't want to bring it up.
It'd be insanely
Yeah, just
awkward.
let you do what you gotta do.
Like, there was one time where I was watching porn, but it was at the very beginning, so, like, it was still, like, the introduction and everything.
Yeah.
And, like, my mom burst into my room, and I was, like, on my laptop at the time, and, like, she's like, what are you watching? And she, like, grabbed the laptop, and I was grabbing it.
What?
It was a fucking tug of war.
She went crazy on
Yeah,
you?
it was a tug of war, but she wasn't, like, doing it, like a malicious way. It was just, like...
Playing with you?
joking.
Like, what are you doing?
No, she was fucking... My mom's fucking strong. Like,
I know she is.
Surprisingly strong for a fucking 5'4", 110 pound woman.
I expect it from her.
Yeah, so she was grabbing it. I was like, I'm watching Super 8.
I can't believe you remember what you were lying about.
But the funny thing is,
So wait, were you
I
watching Super 8
I
porn?
was so turned off by porn at that point that I went and I watched Super 8 that night.
Oh my god.
I had never seen it, and that night was the night that I chose to watch it.
That is incredible.
I just brought that up. I was like, well, for whatever reason, I was like, that's the movie that I was watching when I wasn't.
Watching
but-
Super 8. Bitch, leave me alone.
Oh man, I was desperate to hold on. I was like, if I let go, my life's over. So,
Oh, I get it.
yeah. I mean, it was never a conversation that was brought up after that.
I've never been caught.
Yeah, me neither.
Not one time.
Wow.
I've had
That would have
many
been the
times.
closest, but it wasn't like dick wasn't out or anything. I was just like sitting there on my.
You're studying it?
Basically, I was like what I would have been like maybe 15 at that point, something like that. Yeah, I was young.
Okay, hold on. There's this one memory that's always going to be in my head, and it involves you and porn. Because it was weird as fuck, and I know you remember it too, but you never bring it up. Because it's stored way the fuck deep in there.
That is a memory that's like...
So, Mike.
Wow.
There's this one night. It was around the time where I started discovering what those fucking 113 channels meant when it said XXX after 4 a.m., right?
Okay.
You start seeing those, you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
I have a story for that.
Right? Okay, so it was after I had, like, clicked on one for the first time at around, like, 11:30, 2 a.m., and, like, you see some shit, and you're like, nope! You hit, like, channel down immediately just to get away from it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the first time you see, like, some aggressive fucking porn,
Yeah.
and you're young, you haven't seen shit yet, it just makes you, like, deeply uncomfortable. You're like,
Yeah, no, it does for sure.
so, that shit was on, like, he was sleeping over, and I had bunk beds. I had not bunk beds, I had a bunk bed.
Right.
There's a futon at that point. And I was on the bottom bunk, he's on the top. I'm like flicking through, trying to watch something, like anything at that point. And I go to the fucking, like, Showtime channel, and of course it's like fucking hardcore, like 30-minute blowjob. Like, I remember clicking on that shit, and Sheldon's like, why are you changing it? And I'm like, I was just flicking through channels. I was I don't think I was even 12. I know I wasn't 12 yet. So, like, under there, I was just fucking confused.
Yeah.
Like, felt uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I do remember asking why'd you change it, and they were like, I don't like this. What is this? And then you were worried.
I had no idea.
And you're worried that your parents would find out that you were viewing it.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't something you purchased, it was just something that was on.
It was on.
Yeah.
Luckily, I wish I was into it back then.
and I mean, you were
Because every night there was a plethora of it for like 7 hours. But no, I was not into it.
That was a really funny time.
And then you were like trying to tell like a tutorial to porn. You
Yeah,
were, like, supposed to pretend it to you, and I'm like, but it's not. It's clearly not.
And you're fucking completely objective mind at fucking 11
Yeah.
or whatever. It's not me.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
Why don't you understand?
See, but that was me too for the longest time. I couldn't get behind that
Yeah.
whole idea, you know.
It is odd.
I mean, I still don't picture it's me. You know what I mean?
I don't either.
No, but
I don't either.
you tell me you don't like imagine that happening to you though.
No.
What exactly is the objective?
Just kind of the act, and then you know,
Yeah, that's how I am too. It's like literally the act in which you're witnessing. It's not because you think it's you. That's what POV.
All right, well that's where we
shit is
differ,
for.
I guess.
So you always picture it to be yourself.
Well, no, not like
I've never once.
not like
pictured
I
it.
see a dude and I'm automatically like I am him. I'm just imagining what he's receiving being redirected to me.
I've only ever been able to do that when the guy has a dick that looks like mine.
See, I can block that out.
I for whatever reason I can't.
Took me a while. No, it was pretty immediate. But
But my story for that was my dad had like a bunch of satellite channels back at his apartment.
That's where they're at.
Well, the thing is like everyone was in the room because it was a small apartment.
Oh.
And my dad had one of his friends over that like loved to drink a lot, so he's probably drunk.
Yeah.
And he turns on one of the porn channels.
You're in the room?
I'm in the room
With a bunch of other guys?
My dad's in the room. He's in the room. And then my dad's girlfriend comes out from the kitchen, and she's like, Steve, turn that off. Like, what the hell are you doing, right? And he just changed it. I was like, what the fuck is
You remember
this?
what you saw though, don't you?
Yeah, it was like
Exactly what you
girls. It
saw.
was like girls on fucking lawn chairs and shit. It was weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See, ours was weird as fuck. Like, I remember what it was. They were in some, like, meat freezer in, like a giant walk-in freezer. Like,
Yeah.
they were stuck in there, and to keep warm, she just blew them for 40 minutes. Like, that was it. I kept going off of the channel and flipping back to it, and it never changed from her just, blah, blah. It just kept going. I was like, how do you do this for this long?
Man.
I was confused, but now I'm like, why isn't it longer?
What's crazy, I think I saw a stat one time that said, like, Pornhub users, the average view time is 5 minutes.
Oh, man, I have a problem then, I guess.
And I think it's actually kind of cool that they have, like, when you, like, start a video, I don't really use it that much, but, like, from what I remember of seeing it, they had, like, the peaks and valleys of the viewing.
Yeah, they have
like,
pretty much all the videos now.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the main viewing space in which people are watching? And it's actually kind of cool. It's like just a graph that goes with the video. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking innovation, dude. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, graphs are cool.
Yeah, graphs are cool, dude.
Nerd shit.
Yeah.
I like to watch graphs when I jerk off.
Yeah, I like stats. I like stats.
Stats make me go.
Stats are cool.
Would you rather fuck a 10 out of 10 while your parents are watching,
Oh,
or fuck a
God.
1 out of 10 in private?
10 out of 10, man.
100%.
Stare them in the eye like
10.
a fucking beast.
Whatever your version of a 10 is, put that in your mind right now. Because we completely
And
vary.
Artemis. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's actually you say your name.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how
pro-
you said it, but...
Artemis.
Man, that'd be painfully awkward though.
It might be Arma.
But it's a 10, Mike.
But I'd probably go with the 10.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck a 1.
They're watching you. You
What's
don't have
a
to watch
1?
them.
A fucking 1, dude.
I don't
It's
know.
like a potato.
Yeah.
Just hollow out a potato.
I'd rather a potato.
Yeah, I guess at
That's
the
so
one,
mean.
I guess at the 1 you probably couldn't get hard, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Then
something.
you probably wouldn't be able to get hard either with your parents fucking staring you down.
I could
you know
block
what
that
I mean?
out, man. I block out a lot of shit. I could block that
Well,
out.
man, you got a great fucking mind there, because
I beg to
I
differ.
fucking can't. Because I fucking can't.
I can't even read this next one. Would you rather have your dad walk in on you fucking your dog, or have your dog walk in on you?
On you fucking your dad, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's another one of those questions where I just don't want to answer. I don't want to answer that.
In
Oh
2
my
questions,
God.
I went so deep into a fucking gutter.
That is hilarious.
I can't pull it out now.
Ugh.
What would you do, Shel?
I'd rather me being walked in on fucking a dog than the other way around.
I thought you were about to say you fucking your dad.
No.
See, this is similar to the fucking
Yeah, it's the same question.
like doing a pig on TV or being responsible for a murder. I'd 100% take the murder, because then you have to deal with everyone you know now. There's no way. Well, I guess it's up to your dad to let people know that you're fucking a dog.
See, but if I say dog, people are just gonna think I'm into bestiality when I'm not, because I said fuck the pig, you know.
Yeah, true.
So
Can't go 2 for 2.
Oh well, here's a more calm one then. Here's a more calm one. Have every first bite of your pizza be really hot, burning your tongue and the rest of your mouth, or never having pizza again.
I never
okay,
had pizza
well,
again.
burning the tongue, because I burn the roof of my mouth pretty much all the time when I eat pizza.
I can go without pizza.
I can go without pizza too.
I can't. So
Yeah.
I hate having the I don't know about if you guys get it, but that layer of skin.
yeah,
on
I
top
had that. I
and
had
your
that
tongue
recently. Yeah.
That just peels
It's so
off.
uncomfortable.
And you have to
I
deal with it for a whole day.
I had it recently, but honestly, I get over it after a couple days. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I love pizza, so that's
Like, I do
great.
too, but I love a lot of other things.
Well,
Like if it was poutine, it'd be different. If it was burgers, it'd be different.
well, pizza's like I'd say top of the food chain for me. So
Really?
it's up there. It's up there.
Have you not had authentic ramen before?
Well, I can't.
Like Japanese
I
ramen?
can't eat ramen because I can't eat gluten.
Oh, there's gluten in ramen.
Noodles, yeah.
No, but they have the place I go to has gluten-free noodles.
No, it doesn't.
I have a good one.
Well, like
It's
most
really
of the
fucking
places,
good, man.
most of the places I just don't risk it because of gluten and like nuts, you know. It's like a lot of places.
Yeah.
A lot of places use like peanut oil and stuff, and it's like I don't want to risk it.
Damn, you've never had Five Guys then.
Well, I have had Five Guys.
No, you can't have the fries though. Fucking, they're cooked in peanut oil.
Oh, are they?
Or have you had their fries in your?
I've had their fries before, so.
Oh, I guess you can handle that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Five Guys fries are so fucking good, man.
Five Guys fries are the only reason
They're
I go
great.
to Five Guys.
Dude,
Their burgers are
They're great,
so
but I haven't had Five Guys since like 2013, so.
Jeez.
I had it like 2 weeks ago.
I can't really have it, so it's like, it's
Fair.
not. Yeah.
I have a good one. Another good. I mean, I guess I don't know.
What's up, babe?
Would you? Speaking of, would you rather kill a baby?
Oh my god!
With your bare hands, but everyone thinks you tried to save him/her,
What?
or let that baby live, but everyone thinks you tried to kill it?
What the fuck? Obviously the first one. But what the fuck?
Right?
Like somebody drops their baby and it's like and you're like, grabbing it and
No,
it's
you
like
just
bouncing
have,
between
you just
your
have a
hands.
baby in front of you.
And then it falls down the stairs or some shit.
You have a baby in front of you, and you kill the baby, and everyone thinks you tried to save the baby. Or you save the baby, but everyone thinks you tried to kill the baby.
I fucking hate this website.
Is it all on the same website?
Yeah, it's the same
my
website, yeah.
God.
Mike's always like a bitch.
You gotta give me your answer. I
I
chose the first.
That's tough, because I don't want to kill a baby.
Neither do I, but I don't want people thinking I tried to kill a baby either.
I think I'd rather people think I killed the baby. Because I couldn't do it.
You think you could talk your way out of people, including the parents of the child,
No, I'm not thinking I'd be able to talk my way
that you
out of
didn't
it.
kill the baby?
I just think that I couldn't go through with killing a baby. I just couldn't do it. I'd easier kill an older person than I would a baby. A baby is just so it's innocent. It has nothing. It's just developing.
It's hard, but you asked the question. It's one or the other.
I
There's no cop out.
I would have to think. I'd have to have everybody think that I tried to kill a baby. I couldn't kill a baby.
That's a really
Unless it was
fucked up
baby.
question.
Unless it was baby Hitler. That's the exception. And I would kill baby.
Still a
Hitler.
baby. You could raise him as your own, make him not Hitler.
That's true.
Make him not kill what's Jews.
But I couldn't exactly right. So I couldn't kill the baby.
But you take the baby.
I'll take the baby.
And
I'll
you
raise
bring
the baby.
it to like fucking Bali or some shit and
Yeah.
raise it in a fucking abandoned temple.
100%,
And
the thing's-
just let it learn the alphabet of ancients.
The thing is gonna be the next fucking I don't even know, like the Egyptian equivalent of John Wick or some shit. Fuck, dude.
But with that mustache.
Exactly, 100%.
I love that 90% of this podcast has been like peaked, which means we've just been like yelling or laughing our asses off
Yeah.
the whole time.
Basically, yeah. Asking really fucking weird questions.
This is
Why are you clapping?
It's got to be good for your chest, right?
Yeah,
It's got to be good for your heart.
100%.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh, I thought it was done.
No, we're not done.
We're never done. You ever come on your sheets? I'm joking.
Is that a rhetorical question?
It could be.
Would you rather get explosive diarrhea every time you meet your boss or every time you meet your significant other's parents?
Significant
ask
other
that again.
parents.
Would you rather get explosive diarrhea every time you meet your boss, like meet with them, or when you meet your significant other's parents?
Second one. You just stay away from your fucking parents. Your boss is inevitable.
Yeah, I guess the second one.
I'd rather be with my boss.
So you find it.
Really, you're gonna see your girl's parents all the time?
It's gonna be a question of whether or not you're with that, either at that job permanently or with your girl permanently.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever you think is gonna last longer. Like.
Well, I think for me mostly it's more or less my job. So
Yeah, I would 100% be the girlfriend's parents, man.
Besides, you don't like your girlfriend's parents.
Then you get to
you have an
learn the-
excuse.
You learn the layout of the house easier.
Yeah.
You have an excuse.
You find those escape windows in case you gotta get the fuck out.
Would you rather have a time machine that can only go forward in time or one that can only go backward in time?
Backward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you Mike? What are you thinking?
If you only go backward, then you just go back into fucking sperm cell and you just don't exist anymore.
Well, no, that's not how time machines work, Mike.
It's more or less the
It's
idea.
sci-fi rules. That's not how they work.
Would you rather be able to skip ahead or just go backwards?
If you go ahead, you might go too far and the fucking planet's nothing anymore. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but if you go backward...
At least you know the planet's still there and you have something to live on.
Yeah, but you could say that both ways. You go far back enough, no Big Bang.
But we
You're
also
white,
have
man.
recorded history.
No, I mean, it's a time machine. Like, it's not just you go back or forward and you hit a button and pray that you don't go back to dinosaur time. Like, I imagine it'd be like you pick a year
Yeah.
and a date and you go to that date, like Back to the Future shit, except
Yeah,
you don't have to
basically-
drive a fucking car.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say forward. See where
Alright.
things go.
Yeah, man.
I'd say
It's your
backward.
choice.
I'd say backward just because there's recorded history. We know what went on during
Yeah.
the X time period. So I'd rather be able to go back to said time period. But also in this scenario, let's say you can only go backwards. You can never go back to your original position.
That's what
That's
he
tough,
said.
too.
So that's why I said the sperm cell
That's
thing.
tough too.
Because you just keep going back and you just kind of regress into yourself.
Well, the way I think about it is you pick a time, you live in it for, like, a lot of your life, and it's your choice whether or not you want to go back again for the last little bit. Like, you're still aging at the same speed.
Yeah.
It's up to you on how long you want to stay in the one time period.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it'd be cool to go
Like,
back.
I wouldn't go back that far. I'd maybe go to the 70s and live on from them. Like,
Yeah.
mid-70s, and
Imagine
then keep
knowing all
going.
the shit you know now in the 70s. Imagine that. You'd be you'd be the president.
I wouldn't go for that.
Oh, well, I'm just saying you could, just knowing all the shit
You,
you know.
maybe, yeah.
And also you might be, like, shot, and because people would think you're a fucking...
Which?
Yeah,
I don't
don't
know,
go to
Actually,
Boston.
yeah.
I'd still go to year 3000. Shout out to Jonas Brothers. You know?
I was gonna say shout out to Futurama.
No. Jonas Brothers for sure.
Wah,
No.
wah, wah, wah.
I've got some that are kind of like between the three of us, who's more likely to do X or whatever.
Who's more likely to go to jail? Who's
Yeah.
more likely to kill somebody? Who's more likely to die first?
Who's more likely to? Oh no, that's me, 100%. I can't even read it.
Wait, no.
Spend all their money in a casino.
Well, we all know that.
At least you
one.
know.
The more you know.
Become an undercover agent.
Become an undercover agent. Huh. Well, I know this one.
Which one is this one?
Well,
Who do
you
you
guys go first.
I'd say you.
I was gonna say me too.
Really?
I'm a pretty secretive person.
Undercover agent. He's got the look for it. He's got the hair. He's got the CIA hair.
I honestly
In
don't
other
know how to
words,
answer.
you look like a
Oh man.
I mean, I guess if you point out those features, yeah, it makes sense. But I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
who
know
are you
what
gonna
secret. I feel like a secret agent could be anybody. They're secret.
yeah, but secret agent. You're like,
You're not meant to look like an agent at all. You're meant to be undercover.
just say not meant to look like an agent.
But it's also personality
Yes.
based as well. It's also like personality based. Like Mike can be very reserved, which could help being a secret agent because he wouldn't reveal any important details.
Yeah, I'd say I'd fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he
Except
is
if
one
I'm
right
around,
now.
I'll dig it out of you.
All right, so you're saying me?
Sure.
Okay.
Because I don't really have a good answer otherwise.
Op
I think it would be Sheldon. I don't think. I think I'm capable of, like, diverting some accusations.
Okay. All right.
But I don't think I'd be a good secret agent.
So then, who do you think would be a good secret agent?
Okay.
Huh?
Who do you think would be a good secret agent?
Probably. I guess it'd be Mike. It makes sense. I mean, I don't.
I guess.
Like, I haven't known you as long as I know Shel. Like, I don't know.
That's true,
He's
that's
known you
true.
longer.
Who's most likely to star in a movie as a villain?
I want to say me. I feel like I'd be real good as like a crazy fuck, like somebody who's just a basket case. I could do it.
I'm gonna have to go with Sheldon on that one.
Yeah,
he's got the
because
fucking,
he got the laugh.
He's got the fucking laugh.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Mine sounds like a really stupid Joker laugh. Like I go high pitch. Yeah.
Point proof.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And for that
Sheldon,
alone,
Sheldon can laugh himself into like turning red, like he looks like a fucking tomato.
yeah.
So like I'd say him. I don't know.
Okay.
That's me.
Right.
That's me personally.
That's fair. I could see you as a villain though. I could see you just.
I could see you being.
I've
like,
seen you like mad, like to the.
I was gonna say,
like,
where are you going with that?
unnecessarily mad, like.
At what? Do you have a memory? I almost.
I'm trying to think like maybe like you've been mad at me before, but like it was when you were a little bit younger, so it
Yeah,
didn't
when
have
I
the same
almost
impact.
suffocated you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I see red sometimes.
Yeah, you
I
see
can't
red.
really control it. No, we were fighting at our old elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
like right behind it.
Like play fighting or actually fighting?
No, it started off as play fighting, and then he hit me once hard with like an ice snowball in the face, and that's all it took. And I was like, full on, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker right now.
So what'd you do to him?
I got on his back and started pushing his fucking head into the snow really hard,
Yeah.
and then I held it for a while, and then he started doing this, and that's when I let go. That's when I let go, and then I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that'll do.
So throw an ice ball at my face. Moral of the story. But that's the only time I remember where it got really close to possibly being something that would have changed my life, probably.
I mean, yeah, your friend would have been dead.
Yeah, I would have
you know?
been pretty fucked up.
You probably would have went down the wrong path, you know.
Yeah, he's still here. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
Yeah, I kind of wish you actually did it.
Like, was that as...
What?
Is that... Is that like a story that you remember clearly from your perspective?
I do, yeah.
Did it hurt a lot?
It hurt quite a
I'm
bit.
sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. It's all right.
Thanks for telling me
bitch.
like 15 years
Yeah,
later.
it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what grade I was in.
But no, I could see you being like Jesse Eisenberg, fucking Lex Luthor. Like I
Fucking
could see you being that
Jolly
kinda,
Rancher, dude.
That kind of fucking.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
I mean,
I'll take it. I'll still be him.
Yeah, I mean, just the way he was reserved in that movie. So
Right.
I could see you being that kind of villain.
Yeah.
Like not saying you'd be a bad villain. I'm just saying, yeah, you'd be more or less reserved. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I am reserved
Yeah.
without being a villain anyway, so. Makes sense.
You calling yourself a villain?
No, I said without being a villain.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
You heard me.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, no.
I've got. There's another one. Out of the three of us, who would outlive the zombie apocalypse?
Okay, well, we all know that one.
Do we?
Yeah.
Why?
You.
I'm gonna say him because he's a fucking zombie nut. Like,
Okay.
ever since I fucking known him, that's all he talks about. Dude, what happens if we get the zombie
I'm gonna
apocalypse?
say Malk. Our friend Malcolm, but...
Wait, you're gonna say Malk?
No, I know we're just talking about us here, but...
No, you were gonna say Malk.
I'd say Malcolm is more so than him. Malcolm
Really?
brings it up all the fucking time.
Yeah, he actually brought it up like last night.
I don't think I've heard it from him like ever.
Since I've started joining you guys on Xbox, it's been... I've heard it at least 15 times.
I don't think I've heard it once.
Are you doing? You repress it. There's no way you weren't in the party for at least
He's
a
mentioned
handful
like,
of
what
those.
if these killing floor characters were real?
Yeah, he
heard
always
that shit?
alludes to a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I don't know. No offense, Malk, if you're watching this far, but I think you.
Hey, buddy.
I think you'd be the first to be infected. No offense.
Damn, that is
patient zero.
that would
Yeah.
be super offensive.
Oh
to him.
man.
Yeah.
It-
I'm just gonna
that
add
shit.
on to my last Malcolm comment there, but the reason why I think he'd be the first to be infected, just because Malk's Malk, and he gets really curious, and he just like
You're not wrong.
he would try and befriend somebody that's got the virus or something.
Yeah.
Like I just know the way Malk is, or like the infectee has like weed or something, like he's dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've got another one that I think we all three of us could have a different answer for.
Okay.
Be most likely to laugh during a funeral.
Okay, well, I'd say for that, I'd say me, because I just laugh at the
I
stupidest
feel like we're all gonna say ourselves because
I don't know how to process things a lot of the time. Like, I've gotten news before where people passed and, like, I've smiled, like, just out of, like... I would have, like...
you're reading the text and you're like, oh wow.
No,
God.
like, it was in person, so it was even worse.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, but, like, I didn't know how to process it, and, like, I smiled, and then...
The person who's telling you the news is like, what the fuck?
no, it was basically that, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could say who it was, because we just talked about it on this episode, but I'm not going to say it. But anyways.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'd probably say me, because I laugh at the dumbest shit, and, like...
I do too, though.
And, like, even if something's serious, and, like... I know I'm not supposed to laugh at it, I will laugh at it anyways.
Okay, do you remember what I brought up and I was laughing at? And I can admit, it was very fucked up and it was a real thing that happened. And yet I kept diving into the real elements of it and how sad it was and how fucked up it was. But I was laughing like a fucking lunatic. It was in an Xbox party.
I don't.
Chester Benningfield?
Bennington.
I said it again.
Yeah,
It's
you said
Benningfield.
Benningfield
Why? Who is that?
I have no idea.
Who's
So
Chester?
Bennington, you don't remember us talking about that?
Yeah,
And you
you
specifically
don't
were like, this is getting pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you don't remember talking about
You weren't
I
into it at all.
honestly, I don't remember a lot of Xbox conversations.
Well, it's not worth getting into, but I just kept laughing and then bringing up, like he had a family. And I just kept laughing more, making it more fucked up and more real.
When was this? Was this like a couple weeks ago?
Maybe like a month ago.
Wow.
Maybe. But I
Wow,
remember
that's
doing it
crazy.
because of your reaction specifically. You're like, this is getting pretty fucked up, Mitch. And I was like, yeah, but like...
Okay, I do remember. I
Just kept
think
going.
I think I remember talking to you about something saying this is pretty fucked up.
That's
But I
come out
feel
of your
like
mouth a few times.
I feel like I've said that to you a lot though.
Yeah, because
So,
it's me.
No, I don't remember it. I don't remember the conversation at
Yeah.
all. So
I do.
That's enough.
yeah, so I don't know. What would you say?
I'd pick me.
To laugh at a funeral?
Yeah,
I think you.
yeah.
Because I can sometimes, like, if I just have a random thought that's not really that, like, creative, it makes you laugh out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, the stupidest shit can just make you laugh. Like, if somebody were to, like, at a funeral go, like, and you both fucking started going. I feel like you wouldn't be able to contain yourself.
I get kicked out of the
No, I'd have to leave. Because I'd be crying. Like if that guy that sneezed at Shoeless, he went. I would.
Dude,
There was a guy. There's a guy at Shoeless Joe's. We were watching the fights,
I
and he
wish.
sneezed like this. He was like,
It was literally whoop. It made no
Physically,
sense.
that makes no sense.
It made no
Oh.
fucking sense.
Wow.
If he was at that funeral, I would
God.
piss my pants laughing because that's what happened when we were at Shoeless Joe's.
Oh.
It was so funny.
Or
It
if there
was
was there was someone at the funeral laughing or not laughing, crying like that black kid who's. Why are you crying?
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
mean
no.
that intervention episode?
Not.
It's,
I still love you.
Where are the other drugs going? Yeah.
Oh man.
It's the only good thing Pete Holmes has ever done,
Oh.
in my opinion.
Oh.
yeah, so I'd say me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. There's another one. Fucking. I mean, I guess you both don't really have the plans of being, but I mean, maybe you can still answer. Being a good parent. You'd be the most likely of the three of us to be a good parent.
Well, it wouldn't be me. I'll tell you that.
See, my issue is I know I'd be not great, but I'd try way too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because I don't have the patience, I'd still be bad. Like, that's not going to disappear.
I don't have patience for kids either, so I think I'd be a pretty bad.
I absolutely, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is having to repeat myself. And that is 90% of the first 4 years of raising a child,
Yeah.
is repeating yourself.
Yeah, it is.
I'd
say that goes up
would-
to like 6.
Yeah.
They ask a lot of
I'm
fucking
giving them
questions.
the benefit of the doubt, thinking my kid's gonna be some fucking genius. But
Yikes.
like, I would be a bad parent.
Yeah, no, so I'm gonna have to go with Shel on this one.
I'd rather expect to be a bad parent and surprise myself and end up being a good one than to claim I'm a good one and end up being how I know I'm gonna be.
That's
I'd
true.
agree with that statement too.
That's actually true.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going with Shel on that.
Yeah.
It's a good time for a transition.
Transition.
Cool transition. What?